Welcome back everyone to Data Science for Everyone. Today we're going to be doing a very quick mini app with Streamlit. Let's get started. So we're going to take everything that we've kind of worked on in the series over the last couple videos, and we're going to put it all together into a small mini project. So first off, import pandas as PD. Let's import numpy as np. Let's import Streamlit as st. Now let's give this a title, and this is going to be mini sales dashboard. Dashboard, let's put that back. Okay, and we're going to allow it to upload a CSV file. So let's say upload data, and that is going to be uploaded is equal to st.file uploader. We want upload sales CSV, and the type is going to be CSV in here. And so the first off is we want to make sure that they have that data, and the data we're going to be using is right here in this data file that we have here. So if uploaded, we want to do a couple things. So first off is we want it to read the CSV. Okay, and that's going to be the uploaded file. And then we're going to see st.write, and we're going to say data preview. And that'll be df.head. Okay. Now the next part, remember this is all going to be under this if uploaded, okay? We're going to create up some filters. Okay, and actually, so that we can do this, we need to look at the data, because I don't remember what the data looks like. Oh, notice we have regions here. North, west, south, so north, south, east, west. Okay, so let's create up some filters. Region is equal to st.sidebar dot select box. Okay, and this we actually are going to write up just a wee bit of code so that we can do this pretty easily. All right, and we'll do something like region, and we want all plus df, you know, and maybe we need to do this over here. Regions is equal to df region, wait, was it region? Region, okay. Dot unique dot to list. Okay, and then we can say all plus regions. And then we will, and you know what, let's change this because I don't like it's too close. So let's say all regions, and this is all regions. You could have done this all in one line, but I like to kind of split things up so that you guys can see everything. So the next thing is if region is not equal to all, then we'll say df is equal to our data frame such that region is equal to region. Yeah, that works. Now, next up, we want to put in our KPIs. Okay, so we'll create up a metric and we'll say total, what do we have here? We have unit price, unit price. Okay, so we can say total let me think here. What do we want? What do we actually want to do on this one? All right, so actually to do what I want to do total revenue down here. And if you see here, we don't quite have the revenue up yet. So we need to actually calculate up the revenue. Okay, so let's do that really quickly. Okay, so inside here we can say df revenue is equal to df units multiplied by df unit price. Okay, and now that should do what we want it to do. We'll double check it here in a minute, but we needed just to make sure that it created up our revenue for us as well. So now let's go back down here to our revenue. And we want, what do we want here? We want to have, oh, let's save this real quick and let's actually take a look and see how everything's looking so far. This should still give us something to look at. And we're at Streamlit mini project. All right, so let's go in and grab our data. All right, good. So notice here, we do have our revenue. So that's all good. And then notice here we have some issues down here, and that's fine because we haven't actually used total revenue yet. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're wanting. Okay, so let's go on and create up something with this. So we want, let's do an F string. And we want to grab the revenue new dot sum and we want this to be dot to f. So let's take a look here and see if that does what we want it to do. There we go. So now we have our total revenue, and we could mess with these numbers later on. So now we have here grabbing our total revenue for all regions. Okay, and we can do st.metric of orders, and that is technically the length of the data frame. And then now let's go on and create up a chart. And that's revenue by day. Okay, and we can do by day is equal to df.group by date as index is equal to false, and we want the revenue dot sum dot sort values. And let's sort the values by, again, by date. And here, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see that. And finally, let's go on and create up a line chart by day, x equals to date, y is equal to, is going to be revenue. All right, so let's take a look at this. So we should be able to refresh. Let's click here. Let's click here. Let's click OK. All right. And again, it's not supposed to look exactly the most pretty of things out there, but we can use different data here in a little bit. But we need to also be able to select our north, our west, our south, our east. Okay, and let me, just for fun, let me make up a bigger data set so that you guys can see this whole thing in action. All right, so I got done making a larger data set. So let's go in and browse now. And I put this in. This is going to be available on the GitHub. So orders _ large.csv. We can grab this. Notice it updated us. And now see here we have all of our total revenue. We have our orders. We have our nice total revenue over time. We can go through and we can click here. We can grab north, east, south, west. And we have a fully functional dashboard. If you guys like this and you found it helpful, please comment, subscribe, and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.